ROMKATEL is a system integrator and exists on Romanian telecommunication market already since 1994. We are part of the Katrain Group, which with headquarters in Rosenheim, Bavaria, is the largest and oldest antenna manufacturer in the world. Throughout our history, we have managed to evolve and to become the right partner for mobile operators, broadcasters and other telecom players. Also, our area of responsibilities expanded to the nearby territories. Our values are quality and creating a sustainable business over the time. Bulgaria started the transition to digital terrestrial television since 2 years, but the summer of 2012 marked the most important phase of the project. For us, it was the right opportunity to provide our broadcast technology as well as our competencies in terms of antenna system design and installation. The new digital antennas for Bulgaria were produced in Timișoara. We're on a surface of about 20,000 square meters with offices, production halls, warehouses. It is one of the most important antenna production sites for Katrain Group. The network required 305 antennas of low power, 18 antennas of high power with 8 and 12 bays, as well as 4 FM antenna systems. With this project, Bulgaria marked also the switch to vertical polarization. To produce the right equipment, the design phase was of the main importance, as well as in terms of antenna diagrams and in terms of steel structures which will support the antenna systems. Digital terrestrial television means, in the first place, more channels for the viewers. Then, a better picture quality. It is possible to have digital transmission in standard definition as well as in high definition. And last but not least, is a more efficient way to use the frequency spectrum. Bulgaria, as well as all countries from Europe, committed to switch off any analogical transmission in 2015. By then, the new digital network should be up and running. The client had two main goals on which we had to focus: to obtain the desired coverage with the signal and the speediness of implementation. All antenna systems had to be individually designed and approved by the customers. The solutions that we have used from this stage allowed us to have a short production time and later on to have an efficient installation in the field. Producing all the equipment was only one of the challenges. In order to have a digital network, all the antenna systems should be installed and commissioned. In this phase, more than everywhere else, the coordination between the teams and the resources was essential. All the people involved was committed and focused to the final goal, to finish the implementation of the project before winter will arrive. To shorten the installation time and transmission interruptions intervals, we have decided together with the client to install 7 of the most important stations with the helicopter. Among them is also the station from Copitoto, which broadcasts TV signal over the capital Sofia. The helicopter, manufactured in Russia, Kamov Ka-32, operated by the Swiss crew, had 2 tasks at each station. The first one was to remove the old antenna system, and the second one was to install the new digital one. To remove the old antenna system at the right time, previously preparations are required for all the parts that will be disconnected. This includes all the mechanical parts, such as the screws, as well as the RF components, such as power splitters, jumper cables and connectors. An additional challenge was the missing information about the weight of the old antenna system. In order to eliminate all the risks, we have decided to cut the antenna in 3 pieces, which will be later on removed independently by the helicopter. With the old antenna system being removed, there is no turning back. Any mismatch would mean the impossibility to install the new antenna and postponing the resume of signal transmissions. Care a fost cel mai critic moment astăzi la instalare?
Dacă se potrivesc sau nu se potrivesc șuruburile. 84 de bucăți trebuiau să se potrivească perfect după măsurători făcute pe teren fără desene de la client, fără nimic. Șansele să se potrivească erau practic zero, dar ne temeam de dezastru, să nu se potrivească chiar nimic. S-au potrivit, a intrat la poziție, cât să se poată continua lucrul.
Installation of the new antenna system also requires careful planification. All the equipment should arrive on site just days before the date of helicopter installation. This means that from the factory all the panels, jumper cables, splitters should be assembled. Also special guidance parts were put on the antenna system, which will enlighten the work of the installation teams on the tower. The new antenna system consists of 2 parts: the adapter between the tower and the antenna, and the steel structure which carries the antenna system itself. With the precision of only centimeters, the helicopter puts the new antenna system on the right place, and with the help of the installing team on the tower, also on the right azimuth. Having the right azimuth for the new antenna system was decisive in order to achieve the desired coverage with the signal. Our designing team did a very good job because all the parts fitted together in the end, and we had no delays because of this aspect. The Swiss experts from HeliSwiss, Katharine's traditional partner for helicopter deployments, were requested to perform the job.
22 years I'm flying. That's like my second home in the air, and it has to be like this. It's important that you concentrate on the work, because the people on the antenna are very important, and we are a team, and it has to work. Everything has to work together. We have to be concentrated for this work. After several times, you know each other, and that's important that you are working as a team.
The support coordination between the installing teams provided the success of this implementation. It was a cooperation of internationally installing teams from Romania, Hungary, Switzerland, all of them coordinated by ROMKATEL specialists, and deploying German antenna technology in Bulgaria. 31st of October means the date of the accomplishment of the project, after only 5 months after the starting date and with 25 days prior to the scheduled finish date. The right mix of resources, involvement of the people, leadership and quality of the process made it possible. Today, Bulgaria has 100% Kathrein antennas provided and installed by ROMKATEL.